Hello Pisces, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 7th through to the 14th of February 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. Alright, it is a general reading, Pisces, so please take what resonates with you. Leave anything that doesn't behind. It would be for somebody else at this time. Alright, so let's see what the universal energies and spirit have got to say to you at this time. What is it they want to make you aware of or to perhaps consider? And of course it will be different for everybody, but the general energy will be the same. Right, what do we have for Pisces, please? 7th through to the 14th of February 2021 or thereabouts. What do we have for Pisces, please? Alright, so first of all we have number 15, and this talks about farewell, goodbyes, closure to do with a situation, whatever that situation is. But we'll see if anything more comes out to clarify that position. And number 9, that talks about support, bearing the weight of others, being supportive, being strong, drawing on your inner strength. All right, so let's see. We'll get into the tarot now. Okay, so what message do we have for Pisces, please? What message do we have for Pisces, 7th to the 14th of February 2021? So what message do we have for Pisces, please? Alright, so we have the heart of your reading and the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say or make you aware of at this time. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck we have justice. And this, plain and simple, is about some form of a decision, putting an injustice right, balancing the scales now because things have been unevenly balanced in the past against yourself, Pisces. So there's something here now about bringing some form of a justice decision. It may be an actual legal decision that's going to be made in your favour. All right, so we'll just put that to one side. Okay, could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Pisces? Clarify the cards on the table for Pisces, please. And at the bottom of the deck this time we have the Six of Swords, and this is very much about moving on in some capacity, moving away from troubled waters, from chaos, from upheaval, from things that haven't worked out right, but moving on to find calmer waters, dry land perhaps. We see a little bit of sand down here, which looks like it's dry land. So this could be moving on, metaphorically speaking. It could be emotionally moving on, mentally moving on in some situation, or physically, or a combination of all three of those capacities. But I feel Spirit has been guiding you here in the direction you've been taking, Pisces. And it's to do with some form of justice or a justice decision. Okay. All right. Right, at the heart of your reading, Pisces, we have the Four of Cups and the World. So the Four of Cups is your lead card here, and leading into a current situation. And this is about some form of an opportunity, an offer being made, and it could be divinely driven, universally driven, or it could be more practical on the earth plane, that somebody's offering something. But, you know, so take it how it resonates with you. But whatever it is, whatever this offer or opportunity is, you're aware of it, but you're not in any hurry to grasp it at this time. And it's something to do with the world energy, which is a completion of an old cycle. So an old cycle completing so that a new cycle can begin. And that's the opportunity that's being offered here. But you're not sure. You're not sure about this, because to complete an old cycle, something has to come to an end. And that may be where your reservation is at this time. At the root of this matter, we have the Page of Cups and the Emperor. The Page of Cups, generally for me as a reader, indicates an apology. So at the root of this is an apology. And it's coming from an Emperor energy, somebody who's very much in control of themselves, has a lot of authority and dominance. The Emperor rules his empire, and is very much at the top of the tree, the hierarchical tree. So it's an Aries energy, which may be important for some out there. But I feel that the root of this is an apology from somebody who's had a lot of authority, power and control in the past. And it could well be that that's what's on offer here, some form of an apology coming in, but you're not sure. But it will bring an end to an old cycle, so a new beginning can occur. The past influences, we have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords. So the past influences, the Ace of Swords is that taking direct action, cutting away the dark clouds, allowing the sunshine to come through, but grasping the nettle, taking direct action, you know, being proactive, which will herald new opportunities to come in, but taking action. However, the clarifier is the Five of Swords. And this is a very combative energy. If you imagine being on the battlefield, and each side during the battle needs to win at all costs. No matter who gets wounded, who gets hurt, it's all about pride, winning the battle, winning the competition. All right, so so far as this situation is concerned, it'll be something a bit different for all of you Pisces. But there has been swords drawn, I feel, here. And somebody wanting to win at all costs. However, it's caused a lot of heartache, it's caused a lot of mental anguish here. There's only one victor here. Somebody's having to walk off, or has had to walk off the battlefield. Because whatever this Ace of Swords represented, somebody was feeling victorious, and feeling they were achieving and they were winning, and getting the glory. However, I don't feel it panned out that way for somebody. Okay, so they're the past influences here. What's on your mind at the moment, Pisces? We have the Knight of Cups now, and we have the Eight of Swords. What you're thinking about is something being delivered to you that's going to hold great promise, that's very meaningful for your heart, for your emotions. It does have an element of victory here, a victory promise of good times, good things, emotional rewards, emotional fulfillment. And this is what you are thinking about and perhaps wanting. However, the Eight of Swords this is mental conflict, feeling stuck in your mind, mentally stuck, with thoughts going round and round in your mind, trying to think of a way forward or a way out of a situation. But it's making you feel trapped and tied up within your mind. Somebody looking at you would see you just perhaps relaxing and deep in thought on your chair, perhaps on your favourite chair or your mat. However, this is what would be going on in your mind here. And of course, it's something to do with a wish that something you are wanting or hoping for emotional fulfillment, or something you are dreaming of. But it's creating a feeling of being mentally stuck in those thoughts, those dreams. So that's what's on your mind at the moment. Now, going forward, we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups, this is happy families, people thinking about people that have been in your life for a long time, children, relatives that have been around for a long time. Close relationships within a family situation. So this is something very much to do with, I feel, long-term relationships within the family going forward. But the Four of Pentacles, this is keeping something close to your chest. It could be something to do with your money, your finances, but it doesn't have to be. It could be to do with anything, but it's keeping something away from the village, keeping something away from others. Because at this time, going forward, you're not ready to reveal whatever it is or share whatever it is. So you're keeping something a little bit close to your chest, and you're keeping it away from family, long-term relationships. So what would your guides like to say to you now, Pisces? Well, we have the King of Swords and we have the Ace of Pentacles. And so advice from your guides is, the King of Swords is very much, he's on his throne, up in the air, he's away from water, he's away from emotions, but he's very much in the intellect. He's ruling planet Mercury just behind him. And with the King of Swords energy, this is thinking things through logically, being pragmatic, being strategic perhaps, and it's to do with the Ace of Pentacles, and it's to do with finance, money, gift, offers, investments. Could be to do with having a raise at work, for example, or new opportunities at work for some of you. But it's certainly very much a gift. This is a gift, and it's to do with finances. To do with finances, work or career opportunities. Whatever it is to do with, for you, Pisces, it's a need to think it through, be logical, think it through strategically. Don't allow emotions to cloud your judgment. All right, the King of Swords has great clarity, great presence of mind. and has a fair approach to situations, particularly situations to do with money, work and career. For some of you, this may be talking, the King of Swords may actually be a person that's actually offering you this Ace of Pentacles energy, this Ace of Pentacles opportunity. All right, that could just be for somebody or for a few of you. That's interesting. I'm going to get a bit more information for you, Pisces, about the Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, and see if we can get any clarity there. Right, could we have more information about the Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, please, for Pisces going forward? The Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, please, for Pisces. Two more, please. One more. All right, just quickly at the bottom of the deck we have the Princess of Cups, the Princess of Chalices, and this is when we are, this is a very romanticised energy, looking at something through rose-tinted glasses. You know, wishing on a star, smelling the blossom, feeling very romantic, very, very loving, but very sort of in a dreamlike energy here, fantasising about something. All right, I'll just put that to one side. So going forward, connected to the Six of Cups energy, we have the Devil and the Six of Pentacles. All right. I feel within the family or a long-term relationship, I feel there's somebody here that's got an obsessive energy, probably addictive, obsessive energy, self-serving, very preoccupied with their passions and their wants, if I can put it that way. Now, further clarify the Six of Pentacles. So this is about sharing, you know, giving, receiving, sharing what you have, been open to receive. So it's very much a give and take energy. However, within this energy, there's somebody who has an obsessive, addictive personality here, and it's connected with, and it's linked to somebody who's been around for quite a long time. Now, it's either family, just or a very, very close relationship that's been around for a long time. All right, and then, of course, and this explains why you're going to keep something close to your chest, you know, with what you have, what you've got, what you've achieved perhaps, and possibly to do with money, but it doesn't have to be. And then we have Temperance and the King of Wands. So Temperance is a very harmony, achieving harmony, balance, healing a need for harmony, balance, and healing, being moderation in all things. And that's the energy of temperance. And of course we've got the King of Wands here. And the King of Wands is the entrepreneur, the go-getter, the sees an opportunity and goes for it. A very creative energy. But it is a Wands energy, is a fire energy, so can be very dynamic, very passionate with what he does. However, there is another side to the King of Wands energy, and that's somebody who is quite self-serving, and will quickly move on if something's not worthwhile for him or her. So we have the King of Wands here. So this is about keeping something close to your chest, whilst some form of moderation comes into play, healing, balance, and patience, having patience, to do with a King of Wands energy, whoever that's referring to. I feel there's a need for moderation here, keeping something from a King of Wands energy here for a period of time, being patient. Because I would imagine a King of Wands energy is not the most patient of energies. So I can see now a little bit more. I will go through these cards again in a minute. But we also have the world, which we saw the world at the very heart of your reading, Pisces. So the world's come out again, and very much about completion of an old cycle. So an old cycle going forward is completing. Ready for new opportunities, new beginnings. So if we can just go through the reading very quickly. There is something, and this links in with the world energy. This is something about goodbyes, farewells, closure, having closure with a situation. And I can see this, that's showing up on your reading on the table. And but supporting others, bearing the weight of others and supporting others is definitely here, drawing on your inner strength, Pisces, which you have in bucket loads. All right, so let's have a look. So bearing that in mind, we've got at the heart of your reading something being offered that will enable the ending of this cycle. So an opportunity, and it's coming in the form of an apology from somebody who's in quite a powerful position, or has been in quite a powerful position. And the past influences were somebody grasping the nettle, grasping the sword of victory and success. However, it's become quite a battle, and it's been like a battlefield. So somebody having to leave this battlefield because it wasn't what it was promising to be. And perhaps that's why somebody needs to bring in an apology. But because he's left somebody wounded on the battlefield. It's not been good for somebody. So somebody's offering this apology. And this is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about this apology that's on offer, that's coming in. But you're really not quite sure whether to accept it or not here. But, you know, we've had justice here, and there has been an injustice. There has been an injustice against yourself, Pisces. So the scales need to be balanced. And, you know, being able to then move on. Okay. But going forward, there is something here, going forward, about having to keep something, keep information about what you have or acquiring from somebody in the family or who's been around for a long time. And it's somebody who has an obsessive addictive energy. So keeping, you know, and it's to do with the sharing of something that you are acquiring or you have. But keeping it keeping it close to your chest for the time being, whilst things start to calm down and healing can come into place. And it's to do with the King of Wands energy. And I feel the King of Wands energy could well be linked with the Devil energy, somebody who's obsessive. Somebody who sees opportunities, goes for them, but can be quite self-serving, I feel. So that's why you're having to keep things close to your chest for the foreseeable future. But it's definitely something to do with the ending of an old cycle, and this could well be bringing in, this old cycle is coming to an end, ready for a new beginning going forward, and that's why you're going forward cautiously, Pisces, because of this a devil energy that's around. So you're just being cautious, being careful, while the processes of the world energy are progressing. I mean, you have hope here. You have hope for your dreams and wishes to be fulfilled. You do remain extremely hopeful, Pisces. And that's a lovely energy to be in. But what your guides want to say to you is, keep thinking pragmatically about this situation. There's definitely a gift. There's an investment or inheritance, opportunity, work, career, whatever it is, it's going to be offered. Or it's going to be offered, it's being offered, it's coming in. And you need to keep emotions out of this now as you think how to go forward with this. Think pragmatically and strategically. So fantastic advice for you there, Pisces. All right, let's see. Let's get 2 final messages to complete this reading. Could we have 2 final messages, please, for Pisces to complete this reading at this time? All right, Pisces. Well, first of all, we've got fogged in. And this is about take your time, go slow. Things are not 100% clear yet for the way you're going, the direction you're going. So you're definitely on the boat and you're on the way, but it's a bit foggy. So just go slow and take your time. And I feel that's what the King of Swords is recommending here. Just take your time and think things through. All right. And rainbow blessings. So blessings are showering your life. So at the moment things are feel a bit dark in some places and a little bit unclear. But you've just got to go a little bit further through the archway here, and that's where the rainbow blessings are waiting for you. So, and blessings will be showering your life then. So it's just waiting a little bit longer. And I feel that's what the Temperance energy is saying. Just be patient. Be patient a little bit longer. I'm just being told to come back to these cards here. All right. For some of you, this could well be saying that this could be an aspect of yourself, Pisces, as the entrepreneur, as the person seeing the opportunity, needing to be patient and hold things close to your chest going forward. But it could be that you are tapping into the King of Wands energy, you know, looking for opportunities and seeing them and seizing the opportunities, you know, bringing in movement and change. All right, so that's just something I needed to say for some of you. Okay. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. This reading won't be for everybody, but it certainly will be for somebody or for a few of you. But I'm sure you will recognise your story, your storyline here, whoever it was for. But good luck going forward, and I do hope you can join me again in the future. So bye-bye for now.